5 rules, 5 things that your older brother should have taught you, or that I wish my older brother, if I would have a significantly older brother, would have told me. Hey guys, my name is Dennis and my goal is to live free and to travel the world, and I will document everything here on YouTube, like my positives and negatives, wins, failures, the setbacks, everything in between. So if this sounds interesting to you, so consider subscribing, and let's start with the video. So number 1, go to the gym as early as it is allowed in your country. So basically you want to make sure as young as you can to start lifting, and to start lifting heavy. And the thing is, I would also recommend is to, this is what a mistake that I did, eat enough. Really eat enough when you're young. Don't try to like have an ego, because you don't need a six-pack when you're 16 or when you're like just starting. You want to really eat enough and lift heavy. Of course you want to do the exercise right. Build like the base, the foundation of muscles when you're young, and this will help you so much in life, and you will just appear better. You have it way easier when you start early, and this is the first rule, the first thing I would tell my younger brother. So the second rule I would recommend my younger brother is to speak to as many women as possible, or make it like speaking to women, approaching women like a part of your life. Because the thing is, I think you know it, but this is a skill. I would recommend this not for the like, okay, having sex with a lot of women or like living a promiscuous lifestyle. I would recommend it because by going through the process of speaking to lots of women, to overcoming your fear, to really doing that step when you don't want to do things but you still do it, and maybe you get rejected and it hurts. Like there's just something that really builds your character. It really gives you emotional strength, and this is what I did, by the way. When I was 19, I started a bit earlier, but like really when intense, I did this with 19, and it really gave me a lot. It really helped me in my development and gave me more like strength or depth to my personality, and really I can just recommend this to everybody, and just also to my younger brother if I would have one. And the thing is, if you're interested in women, at some point you have to do it sooner or later anyways. At some point you have to start or to speak at least to one girl, and it just gives you confidence that I think you cannot find anywhere else. The third thing I would tell my younger brother is to learn more foreign languages when you're young and when you can. Because most likely the languages that you do not learn when you're young, you will never learn when you're older. Of course you could, but it's unlikely. Because maybe when you're older, maybe like in your 20s or whatever, young teens, you want to start a business, because business of course is something that affects your life massively in a positive way. So you want to build your business. Then you have like many things to do with your business, much responsibility. Then there's stuff failing in your business and you need to concentrate there. You just don't have the focus, you just don't have the headspace to learn a new language, and you would never learn it. A new language is like open up many opportunities, especially like when you're in a country where English basically is not your mother tongue. Of course you have to learn English. Can't imagine my life right now without having learned English. But this rule is about adding one language at least to English. For me right now it's Spanish. I'm learning Spanish. For example, here in Latin America, many people don't speak English, so I have to speak Spanish. I have to learn Spanish. This is what I would do, and this is why I recommend it. Rule number 4 for my younger brother is learn self-defense. This is what I did when I was younger. To be honest, I haven't done or practiced self-defense or martial art for quite some time now. But what I was doing judo and jiu-jitsu. So I would say like I'm not that good at like punches or anything, but I'm quite decent, I would say, in grappling. But the thing is, you first of all, just knowing that you have some skills of self-defense calms you down and gives you confidence. You also never know, wherever in a club, you never know when there's like some drunk dude that is angry, that is just that you looked at his girl, or he just didn't get any girls and this is why he's angry, and they just want to let out their anger on you. Maybe you look weak, you look skinny maybe, like I did when I was young. This is like always good to know at least something, how to block like a punch or something, and then run away. Running away is still like the best self-defense. And I think many people would hate me now, like there's those guys that think, okay, and I think like many of those masculinity guys say, no, you have to fight. That's your opinion. My opinion is a bit different. The thing is, usually from my experience, it's like this, that guys especially pick on guys that are like short and skinny. It's not like the huge jack guy with muscles that those guys pick on. Why do I know this? Because I was always, first I'm short, I'm 177 centimeters, and I was always skinny, like no muscles. Right now I have some muscles. I don't know, like 2 years ago I had like almost zero muscles, was super skinny, and I realized for myself, like I was the least guy I wanted to start any angers. I wasn't drinking alcohol or anything, and just guys picked on me. Because first of all, I was not confident. I expressed that inconfidence or unconfident. I was short and I was skinny, and the guys picked on me. So of course, tip 1, go to the gym helps here, because then you get stronger, you have big arms. This helps, and you just are more confident if those guys pick on you. Okay, and tip number 5, and I think this is the most important one. I would tell my younger brother, if he was like 16, 14 or whatever, start a business as soon as possible. No matter what you do, you will make mistakes, and I wouldn't want to start from zero right now, because I don't want to go through all those shitty mistakes that I made again, the learnings that I had to do. The attitude really should be start early, fail quickly, learn quickly. Really, because again, you will make those mistakes, you have to make them, you have to learn from them, and it's better to make them early, when you don't have that much money and you cannot lose that much money, than when you would make those mistakes later when you're dealing with more money and when you would lose more money, because it's even more depressing, and especially when you have like more responsibility, maybe you have like children or something, and that's why it's better to just start early when you're young. Start when you're 14, start when you're 12 if possible. I would love to have started at 12. Alright, those were the 5 things that I would tell my younger brother, and that I wished my older brother that I didn't really have. I had an equal as old brother, twin, would have told me. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope those things were useful for you. And let's see each other maybe in the next video. Buenas noches. Until next time.